How do Python objects simplify code introspection? Imagine trying to understand a complex machine without a manual. Python objects make this easier by giving you built-in tools to look inside at any moment. When you work with Python, everything is an object. These objects hold data and functions, and they can tell you what they are made of. This is what makes code introspection simple and powerful. Every Python object supports functions that let you see what it contains. The most common is dir. It lists all the attributes and methods of an object, so you can see what it can do. If you want to check if an object has a specific feature, you use hasEtter. It returns true or false depending on whether the object has that attribute. To get the value of an attribute, you use getAttr. These tools let you explore objects dynamically, without needing to know everything about them beforehand. Objects also carry metadata like their class type. You can access this with the class attribute. This tells you what kind of object it is. If you want to understand how objects relate to each other, you can look at the class's inheritance with bases. This helps you see the hierarchy and how features are shared across objects. For more detailed information, Python offers the inspect module. It can tell you about functions, classes, and modules. For example, you can find out a function's signature, see its source code, or find out where it was defined. This is especially useful for debugging or creating tools that need to understand code at runtime. Because Python is a dynamic language, you can add or remove attributes from objects even after they are created. This flexibility makes introspection even more important. Instead of checking types strictly, you can verify if an object has the features you need. This approach is called duck typing, meaning if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's good enough. Introspection functions support this by letting you test an object's interface during execution. Using these tools, you can debug problems faster by examining objects directly. You can generate documentation automatically by reading docstrings and signatures. You can write code that adapts to different objects by checking their features first. Testing becomes easier because you can create flexible tests that work with many object types. And in metaprogramming, you can build frameworks that modify or generate code on the fly. In short, Python objects make code introspection straightforward by exposing their structure and behavior through simple functions and attributes. The inspect module adds even more detail when needed. This combination helps you write code that is adaptable, easy to maintain, and capable of understanding itself at runtime.